Hello YouTube, thought I'd do a quick video here. I've been building my interface board here that I designed here. Obviously I have the Retevis RT97S repeater here. This should also work with the Midland mxr10 repeater because the Midland is the Retevis. This is my interface circuit that I built and designed. I'm putting one circuit together at a time on this board here, and I'm testing it. So right now, I don't have the sound hooked up. Remember, I was the same other videos. The sound will go into the computer, and I'll show you that in a minute here. But that ain't hooked up right now. There's no sound hooked up. I'm testing the PTT part of the circuit. So what I did here is I have the date and time announcement software running, and I will hit play here, and when I hit play you will see this repeater will key up, and you'll see this handheld also will be activated with the green light, meaning it's receiving from this repeater. And if you're not familiar how Retevis repeaters works, when it's keyed up there's a bar graph that goes up. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit play. I apologize for doing this video by hand with the camera, but sometimes it's easier just doing it this way. We're going to hit play.
Wednesday, 12 April 2023.
That's keyed up.
Time is 12:41 p.m.
She's keying up perfectly. So I don't have sound hooked up yet, so there's no sound going to that radio. I'll work on that circuit. I work on each circuit and I test it and double check things. But so far,
Wednesday, 12 April
it's keying up.
2023. Time is 12:42 p.m.
And obviously I have this USB DB9 adapter, since a lot of new computers don't come with that. That's plugged into this computer. When I get the sound hooked up, these two cables that come off the interface board will be plugged in. Now, if your computer only has one jack, like this one does, you need an adapter, $2-3 on eBay. One is the speaker, and one is the microphone. So I'll plug that in accordingly once I get it hooked up. Now, if you don't have a jack, or your sound card, or your jack is bad, you can use a USB sound card. $3 free shipping on eBay. So, and again, you would plug in these cables, and this would plug into your computer USB if you needed to use that. Now, this is a special adapter. This is not a splitter. One end does say, it's hard to see it, but one end does say microphone, one end does say speaker out. So remember that. This is not a splitter. It's a special adapter. I'll post links to that down below in the description. Or actually I have it on my forum too, for that matter. So you can go to my forum. All my links are there. That's just easier to tell you, go to my forum. Free to sign up, free to post questions on there. But all the links for all these parts here are on my forum. So at any rate, so now what I have to do is I got to do the sound circuit on this, test that, the microphone and speaker. Now, you're probably wondering what are these wires for. These wires here will not be on the final product. These are my test points. Also, too, the overall look of this may not be exactly. There may be parts that I may have to add. There may be parts I don't need to put on the circuit board. So keep that in mind. I did add some standoffs. When I originally came up with this idea, I didn't have this repeater here, physically here. So I was trying to go by measurements off the picture. I probably should have waited until the repeater was actually here, but you know how that goes. So I ended up adding some standoffs on here to kind of keep the board up. And yeah, if it plugs in real nice. So like I said, I probably should have done it waited till the repeater was here to get actual measurements. But not a big deal. I was able to go to my local hardware store and get a couple plastic standoffs and put them on there. So,
12 April 2023.
Keying up.
Time is 12:45 p.m.
And I have it set to go off every 5 minutes, so it was about 5 minutes. So, yep, that's how we're testing the PTT coming off the computer, triggering this repeater. Obviously, I have a dummy load hooked up on this repeater. But at any rate, I just want to kind of give you a little update what's going on. I got to do some more testing. But if you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. Please subscribe. Thank you and have a good day.